In a faraway land, where winters were as magical as dreams, there lay the town of Winterbridge. As December dawned, the town shimmered under a blanket of snow, turning it into a winter wonderland.
You have to try harder than that, Sam.
Just you wait.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And every Christmas, magic fills the air. You can feel it, can't you?
Yes, Grandma. It's like the stars come down to dance with us.
This is the magic of Winterbridge. It's a time for joy, love, and dreams.
Look! The star is shining so brightly. It's like it's smiling at us.
Winterbridge, a place of wonder and joy, becomes the heart of festivities every Christmas, bringing together families and friends, young and old, in celebration and happiness. The bustling town of Winterbridge is wrapped in festivity. Houses are adorned with colorful decorations, and children play cheerfully in the snow. In the heart of Winterbridge, where every home sparkled with joy and laughter, stood a building as cold as ice, the office of Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Humbug! All this joy for a day. It's but a waste of time and money.
Look at my snow angel. It's the prettiest.
Race you to the big tree. Last one, there's a reindeer.
Shh! Don't let Mr. Scrooge hear us. He doesn't like noise.
I heard he never smiles. Not even on Christmas.
Good morning, Mr. Scrooge. I thought maybe we could hang this up for some Christmas cheer.
Cheer! Bah, humbug! We're here to work, not celebrate.
Surely, sir, you must feel a bit of the Christmas spirit.
The only spirit I want is the spirit of silence. Now, get back to work.
Mr. Scrooge, sir, would you mind if I added just one more piece of coal to the fire? It's quite chilly in here.
Coal costs money, Cratchit. We'll not waste it for a mere chill. Wear another coat if you must.
Yes, sir.
Uncle, Merry Christmas! I've come to invite you to our Christmas dinner.
Christmas? Bah, humbug.
But Uncle, it's the season of joy of giving.
All it does is empty my pockets. I see no reason to be merry.
It's not about money, Uncle. It's about love, joy, and being with family.
Nonsense. Now, if you're done, I have work to attend to.
Well, the invitation stands. I hope you change your mind. Merry Christmas, Uncle.
After Fred departs, two townsfolk, Mrs. Higgins and Mr. Brown, visit Scrooge, collecting donations for the needy.
Good evening, Mr. Scrooge. We're gathering some funds to provide a festive meal for those less fortunate.
Are there no prisons? No workhouses?
Christmas is a time of generosity, sir.
I've given enough by working and not being a burden on others. Good evening.
It's a pity. Such wealth, but no warmth.
Maybe one day, the spirit of Christmas will touch his heart.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Be off with you. No singing here.
Every year, the same response.
It's all right. Let's spread cheer where it's welcomed.
Amidst the cheerful spirit of Winterbridge, Scrooge's gloomy demeanor stands out starkly. But who knows? Maybe the joy of the season will eventually touch his heart too. Inside a small, modest house in Winterbridge, the Cratchit family is buzzing with excitement. Although their home is humble, the walls echo with laughter and joy.
Mom, can we hang the star I made at school on the tree?
Of course, dear. Every year, your handmade stars shine the brightest.
Do you think Santa will know we've moved to this house, Peter?
He knows everything, remember. Plus, our laughter can guide him here.
These are for Santa. But maybe we can taste one just to make sure they're good.
Just one then, but save the rest for Santa.
It's so cold outside. But this warmth is what I look forward to every day.
Papa, we saved the last ornament for you to hang.
That's my favorite part. Let's hang it together.
It might not be the grandest tree in Winterbridge, but it's filled with our love and memories.
And that's what makes it the most beautiful tree of all. Merry Christmas, my dear family.
God bless us, everyone!
In the heart of Winterbridge, the Cratchit family showcases that Christmas isn't about grandeur or gifts, but about love, togetherness, and cherishing the simple joys of life. The snow gently blankets the town, and stars twinkle in the sky. Inside his large, dim house, Scrooge prepares for bed.
Bah, humbug to these Christmas festivities.
As soon as he closes his eyes, a shimmering light fills the room. Startled, Scrooge sits up to see a gentle, glowing figure. The figure has a soft face, wears a flowing white robe, and carries a lantern that shines brightly.
Who are you?
I'm the ghost of Christmas past. I've come to show you things that once were.
Why, I was just trying to get some sleep.
It's time you remembered, Mr. Scrooge.
With a wave of its hand, the room transforms. Scrooge finds himself standing in a bright, lively room with children laughing, dancing, and playing games.
Come on, Fran! Let's play! You can't catch me, Ebenezer.
Old Scrooge watches, tears forming in his eyes.
That's me and my sister. I'd forgotten about these times.
You used to love Christmas. Feel the joy and warmth.
The scene changes again. A young Scrooge is now at a festive party, dancing with other guests. Hosting the party is Mr. Fezziwig, Scrooge's kind-hearted employer.
Come on, Ebenezer. Show us your best dance moves.
All right, but only if everyone joins in.
Dear old Fezziwig. He knew how to celebrate Christmas.
He spread joy not because he had a lot, but because he had a big heart.
With another wave, they return to Scrooge's bedroom.
Why show me this?
To remind you of the joy you once felt. Christmas is not a humbug, Mr. Scrooge. It's a time to remember, celebrate, and share love.
With that, the ghost fades away, leaving Scrooge to ponder the memories and emotions awakened in him. Through the journey with the ghost of Christmas past, Scrooge starts to glimpse the value of Christmas and the warmth it brings. But his transformation is just beginning. The clock chimes signaled the arrival of the second ghost. Scrooge, still immersed in his memories, was taken by surprise when his room transformed into a sea of green and gold. Standing before him was a giant figure, adorned in a robe as green as the pine trees and a crown of holly.
Come, Scrooge. It's time to witness the joys of today.
Who are you?
I am the spirit of all things now. I am the laughter in the streets, the cheer in every home. Come, see for yourself.
With a wave of his hand, they were transported to the bustling streets of Winterbridge. Everywhere Scrooge looked, there were signs of festivity, children building snowmen, families shopping for gifts, and street musicians playing Christmas carols.
This is the best Christmas ever.
Wait till you see what Santa brings tonight.
These children, they have so little, yet they're so happy.
Joy, Scrooge, isn't measured by what you have, but by what you feel.
Next, they found themselves outside the humble home of Bob Cratchit. Through the window, they could see the family gathered around the table, their faces illuminated by the warm candlelight.
Let's give thanks for the meal we have and for the love that binds us.
God bless us, everyone!
They have so little, yet they're so grateful.
It's not the grandeur of the feast, but the love shared that makes it special.
The spirit then took Scrooge to various homes, from the poorest to the richest. Everywhere they went, the message was clear: Christmas was a time of joy, gratitude, and togetherness.
I've been blind, spirit. I've been lost in my own misery, failing to see the beauty around me.
It's never too late to open your heart, Scrooge. Remember these moments, for soon they will be but memories.
And as the spirit's words echoed, they found themselves back in Scrooge's room, ready for the next chapter of this magical night. This visit reminds Scrooge of the present-day joys and celebrations of Christmas, emphasizing the spirit of gratitude and togetherness. As Scrooge's eyes fluttered open from his restless slumber, he found himself not in the comfort of his own room but surrounded by a misty and cold haze. Before him stood a tall, dark figure cloaked in shadows, its face hidden.
Who are you?
The figure didn't respond but merely pointed onwards, urging Scrooge to follow. They walked through the quiet streets of London, but this wasn't the lively and bustling city Scrooge knew. The streets were empty, houses looked old and worn, and a chilling wind blew.
Where are all the people? Why is everything so silent?
The spirit led him to a rundown part of town where a few townspeople were gathered, speaking in hushed tones.
Do you remember the old man who lived in that big house on the corner?
Yes, he rarely ventured out. Always looked so lonely.
It's sad, really. He had so much, yet seemed to have so little.
The spirit then led Scrooge closer to the fresh grave, where he was met with the most chilling sight of all: his own name etched onto the gravestone.
Spirit, I understand now. This is a life without love, without joy. Please, tell me this isn't set in stone. I don't want to end up alone. I want to change. I want to be surrounded by love and joy. Please, give me a chance.
As he sobbed, the scene began to fade, the cold and loneliness replaced by the warmth of his bed.
I will change. I promise.
Through this journey with the ghost of Christmas future, Scrooge realizes the consequences of his actions and the lonely future that awaits him if he doesn't change his ways. The encounter pushes him to reflect and vow to embrace the spirit of Christmas and the joy of love and togetherness. The morning sun bathed London in a soft, golden light as Scrooge, his heart brimming with newfound warmth, stepped out into the bustling streets. His first stop was a bakery, where the delicious aroma of freshly baked mince pies filled the air.
A dozen mince pies, please.
The baker, stunned by Scrooge's change in demeanor, quickly boxed up the pies. Scrooge paid with a generous tip and left the shop with a bundle of joy. He made his way to a nearby square, where children played in the snow. Their laughter was infectious, and their faces lit up when they saw Scrooge.
Look, it's Mr. Scrooge.
Is he here to scold us?
Merry Christmas, my young friends. Enjoy these treats.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge. This is the best Christmas ever.
With smiles and giggles, the children continued their play, savoring the unexpected gift. Scrooge's next destination was a charity he had never visited before. He entered the warm and welcoming building, where volunteers worked tirelessly to help those in need.
I'd like to make a donation to support your wonderful work.
Mr. Scrooge, this is truly remarkable. Your generosity will make a significant difference.
Scrooge donated a substantial sum, knowing that it would bring comfort and happiness to those less fortunate. As he continued on his journey, he greeted townspeople with warmth and wished them a Merry Christmas. Many were taken aback by this sudden transformation and responded with smiles and kind words. But the most poignant stop on Scrooge's journey was the home of the Cratchits. With a grand turkey in hand and a heart full of love, he knocked softly on their door.
Mr. Scrooge, what brings you here?
I have come to share Christmas with your family and to offer you this grand feast.
The Cratchits, overwhelmed with gratitude, welcomed him inside.
Tim, my dear boy, I hope you enjoy the turkey.
I'm so grateful, Mr. Scrooge. This is the best Christmas ever.
As they sat down to eat, the room was filled with laughter and joy. The Cratchits couldn't believe the transformation in Mr. Scrooge, and they cherished this newfound friendship.
To Mr. Scrooge, who has shown us the true spirit of Christmas. Merry Christmas!
And so, on that magical Christmas day, Scrooge's generosity and kindness touched the hearts of all he met, proving that even the coldest of hearts could thaw and embrace the true meaning of Christmas. After spreading joy and generosity through acts of kindness, Scrooge was eager to immerse himself in the town's festive Christmas celebrations. He ventured into the heart of the city, where the streets were adorned with colorful decorations and twinkling lights.
What a wonderful sight! I've been missing out on all of this.
He joined the merry crowds gathered in the square, where carolers sang cheerful tunes and families bustled about, choosing their favorite treats and trinkets from the market stalls.
May I join in the singing?
Of course, Mr. Scrooge. The more, the merrier.
Scrooge's voice, once known for its gruffness, now blended harmoniously with the carolers as they sang beloved Christmas songs. The crowd gathered around, clapping and cheering. As the day continued, Scrooge couldn't resist trying some of the festive treats. He sampled warm roasted chestnuts, sweet candied apples, and even indulged in a cone of spun sugar.
These are the flavors of Christmas. I've missed out on so much.
The highlight of the day was the grand Christmas parade. Scrooge eagerly joined the procession, marching alongside performers in colorful costumes, marching bands, and even a group of friendly clowns.
This is the most fun I've had in years.
The townspeople, who once avoided him, now cheered and clapped for Scrooge. His transformation had won over their hearts. The parade ended in the town square, where a magnificent Christmas tree stood, adorned with sparkling ornaments and a shimmering star on top. With that, Scrooge joined the townspeople in lighting up the Christmas tree, its brilliance casting a warm and radiant glow over the square. The night sky was filled with laughter, music, and the spirit of Christmas. And so, on that unforgettable Christmas day, Scrooge's heart had been transformed completely, and he had become a cherished part of the town's Christmas celebrations, proving that the joy of the season could touch even the coldest of hearts. As Winterbridge basked in the afterglow of the most memorable Christmas it had ever witnessed, a sense of contentment and togetherness filled the hearts of its residents. The tale of Scrooge's transformation had not just been a story. It had become a living testament to the magic of Christmas. Remember that the spirit of Christmas is not found in grand presents or extravagant feasts, but in the love and kindness we share with others. In Winterbridge and beyond, the message of the importance of love, joy, and the magical spirit of Christmas echoed through the hearts of all who had witnessed Scrooge's transformation.